Do you compensate for love?
King of higher self.
Do you compensate for love?
I compensate cause I know that love's the only law. Relationships break cause we never master flaws. I rush love cause we try to walk before we crawl. It's a trip cause you feel high alive and then fall in love. No more falling, it's time to rise in love. Heal your wounds and practice self-love. That's the only way we love in the right state. Fairy tales and Disney movies got us loving hella fake. Got us loving hella fake, yeah nigga hella fake. Got you sad like Drake, I know y'all can relate. To be hypnotized, to be the nice guy. Then she leave you high and dry, then you wondering why it's happening. Well, tell the truth, stop trying to be captain. Save a hoe, that ain't the way to go. Looking for your Juliet, so you playing Romeo. Love is a rough ride, something like a rodeo. Gotta tell the truth, can't be lying like Pinocchio. Gotta put it all on the table like dominoes. But you gotta elevate the sermons, your portfolio. Shout out to Janet Jackson, that's the way that love go. Now let me speak to the man about something. All I got is this need is just true loving. Plus we need love too, let's quit fronting. Always talking about fuck, bitches get money. It's funny, y'all don't know looking bummy for the honeys and hop on every chick you see like a bunny. Damn, she got ass, I'm tryna be hubby. Damn, if she got class, she far from ugly. It's ugly situations, got you niggas in the drought. Fucked up situations, got you pregnant on the couch. All alone, wondering when he coming home. Checking every move on IG before you blow up his phone. Plus he actually in the car, getting domed from one of your best friends that did the dry snitching about you fucking his best man from your wedding. And now you pregnant and don't know whose it is. So your best friend is fucking your husband cause she was jealous and he just wanted revenge based off what happened to his marriage. So now the question is, do you compensate for love? Do you compensate for love? Do you compensate for love? Do you compensate for love?
Do you compensate for love? Compensate for drugs? Do you compensate for all the bull that you talking about over there? Keep it over there.
A woman could put a weak man to ruin if her body all he pursuing and pussy is all he choosing to love. Right and wrong, tight, foe, life, every night. Instead of learning her brain and learning her heart and not asking about her pain and all of the dark she been through it. See, that's the issue. A lot of women cold-hearted, more than an igloo. Carrying a past relationship issues and wondering if anyone can fix you. Nah, boo, see, you gotta love yourself when there is nobody else. That's the truest thing that helps. First I had to do it myself. I had to look in the mirror to see a little clearer. Band-aid my wounds and watch how I deliver my love and emotions. Gotta release, can't hold in the pain you felt the first time your heart was broken. Gotta release, 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 gotta release,
gotta release, just breathe, take a breath, just think, better believe, see it deep, for the kings, and the queens.
Oh yeah, oh boy, this shit bang.
Hey yo, I'm putting on. You see the swag, it got the hookers drawn. You on the wall, I know exactly what you looking for. Black snub, this shit'll wake you out your fantasies. Don't act dumb. It caught more bodies than a trampoline. Niggas, they maneuver through the hood like a vagabond. The company you keep when misery need a tag along when niggas ride out. Now you caught up in the mess and you went and took the rap for a body you didn't catch. Nah, I mean, this the shit niggas need to do. Redirect your energy and focus on being you. Stop trying to be somebody else like this shit is cool. Being uncommitted to the cause, that's how niggas lose. Niggas can't reminisce if I let the semi-squeeze. Point it to your head and let it mix in your memories. Yeah. Now you know a nigga wild and read my energy. And it said over 9,000. Too many niggas on that fuck shit. Now I'm riding out. Grown folk talking, little nigga quiet down. They say he putting on every time he come around. I said this shit before, this is how it's going down. Niggas on that fuck shit. Now I'm riding out. Grown folk talking, little nigga quiet down. They say he putting on every time he come around. I said this shit before, this is how it's going down.
I've been out of my mind, I've been out of my body. Man, these YouTube niggas got me feeling like got it. Every dog has his day, every bitch need a night. Ain't no collar on me, shawty, you still trying to fight. Fuck a pigeon in the coop, I'm flying free. Desert eagle, snakes in the grass trying to hide, but I see. Don't eat steaks with the fake, ain't share my bread with the dead. Since some nigga about that money, they got prices on my head. Now I'm drinking, thinking outside the box, I'm on my Rubik's Cube. Bitches, they can't figure me out, guess they need some blues clues. Roller coaster up and down, merry-go-around and round. Let it go, can't keep my feet on the ground. Me and Dangerous on the mission for money. These niggas hate that. The network is where it's at, and they can't take me riding out on these niggas. We ain't buying what they selling. Little nigga, quiet down. Dangerous gone tell.
Too many niggas on that fuck shit. Now I'm riding out. Grown folk talking, little nigga quiet down. They say he putting on every time he come around. I said this shit before, this is how it's going down. Niggas on that fuck shit. Now I'm riding out. Grown folk talking, little nigga quiet down. They say he putting on every time he come around. I said this shit before, this is how it's going down.
Mouthpiece family. Yo. Mash up the place. Mash it up. Huh. Mash it up. Sac passé. Mash it up, no. Mash it up, yeah. Mash it up, nah. Come now. Mash it up now. Mash it up now. Move to the sound of the rhythm of the drum. Mash it up now. Mash it up now. Move to the sound of the rhythm of the drum. Mash it up now. Mash it up now. Move to the sound of the rhythm of the drum. Mash it up now. Mash it up now. Move to the sound of the rhythm of the drum. Come on. Mash up the place. Nah. Mash up the place. Nah. Come on. Mash up the place. We go so hard we make the roof shake. Ha. Mash up the place. Mash up the place. Yeah, come on, mash up the place. Who them be the one to decide everyone's fate? Yeah, soon pan we enter. We blow the scammers trees, they light up the center. All rights gotta die, even Master Splinter. Me link with the real bridge and fuck all pretenders. Yeah, when my souls out in the pins, big up to the Rastas. They lie in the Judah tribe, them enemies, they're faceless. Beat them sisters. Oh, let me show you how we begin this. Oh, yeah, mash it up, mash it up. Yeah, mash it up, mash it up. Oh. Mash it up, mash it up. Damn, baby girl, me love the way you want and back it up. Mash it up, mash it up. Yeah, mash it up, mash it up. Yeah, mash it up, mash it up. Damn, girl, me love the way you want and back it up. Them 12 murdered the innocent in the country, honoring the disgrace. Why? Yeah. Why is it just us, ain't no just us? Listen, now it's time for us to mash up the place. Come on. Mash up the place. Nah, mash up the place. Nah, come on, mash up the place. We go so hard we make the roof shake. Mash up the place. Mash up the place. Yeah, come on, mash up the place. Who them be the one to decide everyone's fate? Move to the sound of the rhythm of the drum. Mash it up, nah. Mash it up, mash it up. Move to the sound of the rhythm of the drum. Mash it up, nah. Mash it up, mash it up. Move to the sound of the rhythm of the drum. Mash it up, nah. Mash it up, mash it up. Move to the sound of the rhythm of the drum. Come on.
And it's like the hook goes, something we all adore. It's the one thing worth dying for. Nothing but pain, stuck in this game, searching for fortune and fame. Something we all adore. The one thing we dying for. Nothing but pain, stuck in this game, searching for fortune and fame. That's what I hear.
Which is mind over matter, taking all our weaknesses and making it to our strength. We know that we got strength in numbers. We already run the streets out here. So now we just gonna help some of these brothers get their money on because we know they got talent. We got the ways to make them use their talent to the maximum effect. And that's what it's about. Everybody rap. We don't rap. We rap to make money. We do business. We here to bring money and to bring change. They here to cause confusion. This ain't no game. If this was chess, we'd be yelling checkmate 3 years ago because we've been beating. It's not a game.
Production.
Like the hook goes, something.
You ever wonder what it's like to live in the jungle? Lion, tigers, and bears, snakes, and scorpions. Can you take this shit serious? Serious as it is. When it's fuck, how you feel? Better get it how you live. When killers retaliate every enemy possible, surviving lives on a hard pill to swallow. God bless the child that can hold his own. That means taking care of your family till your kids are grown. If loyalty is royalty, some of us broke as fuck. Blood thicker than water, but still, who can you trust? They say that you to blame, ran your name in the mud. You a soldier, you was trained, you was ready for war. The president smoking, fucking bitches in the White House, stomping in the Air Force Ones until the lights out. King of high yourself, they say you dangerous and woke. They know we greedy for these beats, so they say we creep slow.
Whoa, it's the new sleep. Shallow is the new deep. Cheats every news week. Silence is the new speech. Cool like a fan, but on the other hand, I'm a nympho. So I like to fuck what they saying. Fuck an ab and a pan. They both kicking the can. Two homeless motherfuckers that ain't took back they land. Ain't no need to take a seat. Want you to overly stand. Listen up and pour a cup. Why I rock like a band. Fuck a chief in a trap. I like feeling the vibe. Man, tucking on that pride and see it's just a divide. But you fuck with white girls and you push genocide. And Jennifer, the only one you call for a ride. I was fucking with that shit, but now my feelings have died. And all my women spoiled like my package expired. My discernment like a tooth with the feeling inside. Cause I'm here to tell the truth. Fuck what you feeling inside, nigga.
This that prolific, spiritual individual. Grab your bitches, they follow him everywhere he go. My aura code, the shit I'm kicking like like Sub-Zero. Most niggas playing it simple, we keep shit popping like teenage pimples. Y'all niggas lack credentials, overlapping. Most you niggas with meditation, elevation, fundamentals. It's official, like a ref with a whistle. I won't pick up my dribble. She look me in the eyes, open up the eyes to say, play monkey in the middle. The woman's my favorite riddle. High charisma in my temple. She get real experimental with her mouth on my pillow. Guess my lap is her pillow. She have fun giving me brain. That's real fundamentals. Give me some. Get you one. I'm a chosen one to overcome any spiritual war. I know I already won. Plus my high vibration surpassing all you bums, nigga.
Yeah.
Let me take this banner off so y'all can see us. Hey, Blended. How y'all doing?
Hey,
Hi.
boo.
Hey. I had to play a little extra song because I had to go, get water and go to the bathroom and everything. So sorry for the delay. How you
No
doing this
problem.
evening? How's your mental health today?
I'm fair to middling. We're in between this full moon energy, and it's a lot of energy out there. So I've been feeling a little, better than yesterday,
Mm-hmm. I can
but
agree.
still like a little out of sorts a little bit. Yeah.
I could
And
totally.
you? How's your
I
mental health today?
It's a lot better than it was yesterday. I don't know. But yesterday was a little. I was just like, mm. Today I'm in a lot better spirits, and it's a little bit okay. I'm gonna say it's 98 degrees, so it's a little bit cooler because I've been in 119 and 100, so it's a little bit cooler today, even though that's still
That's
hot. But I'm doing all right.
crazy. That's
Yes,
crazy.
like 98
I like my
is
seasons. Mm-mm.
cooler than 100 and let's see, the other day it was 119, 111. So I'm like, oh, it's 98. We get excited over 98 here in Vegas, y'all. But yeah, and let me go ahead and say salute to the word and Sunset Gift. They came into the chat and all those that are listening. So we wanted to continue our conversation that we were
Salute,
having over at
salute, salute, everyone.
Yes.
Salute to
So we want
everyone.
absolutely. So we want to continue the conversation that we were having at your panel. And I have the question up. The question is, have you ever inadvertently given someone the friend title that was more of an acquaintance?
I'm gonna
Um,
say yes.
I'm going to say that too. Hey, Dre Cobbs, me too, Blended. And why would you say yes? Like, especially after what we learned through the research that was done at your channel, what would be reasons why you would say yes?
Well, I'm gonna say salute, Dre. I'm gonna say it's been a cycle for me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be in full disclosure. It's been a cycle for me since after I lost my parents, I think.
Mm,
I kind of cut myself off. But then when I got around people that, I have friends. I got friends that go all the way back, you know, which I now realize that the older I get and I seclude myself more, that I have missed out on a lot of their lives. But
mm,
then I realized that I was putting the friend handle in quotation marks on people over my lifetime that were only seasonal
mm,
because I am very guarded about some of the things that I do and how I move, and I'm not going to get into all of that, but
right. Okay.
I moved. I was one of them people that you would see one minute and the next minute you wouldn't see, and I moved around a lot, and you would never expect to see me show up in places that I was at. And I just kind of like, you know, took to people, some good, some bad. I learned a lot though. I learned a
Mhm.
lot. And as I get older, thinking about my own mortality, because I got more years behind me than I have in front of me. And
Mhm.
I'm looking at my mortality, and then I had an epiphany with all of these things, and things have transpired in my life in the last few years, ending with the death of one of my last, well, not my last brother. I have one brother left.
Mhm.
And it's just been a succession of shit from 1987 forward, man. And I'm tired.
Mhm.
And I was looking for friendships in the wrong places, but I've learned, like I said, I've learned a lot. And I was very loose with that friend title. And I think I got a little bit more loose in these years than I have in previous years. And
Mhm.
which makes me, feel as though, what, let me just chill. Let me just chill and let me just chill with that and just try to find myself again, because after having a title of mother, wife, all of that encompasses, you don't have an identity. So when you latch on to people who are like minded, you're searching. You're always in search of. So for those of you who are my friends, I wholeheartedly apologize for putting y'all on the back burner as I'm going through this process called a journey, trying to get back to me and to understand what my journey has meant in the last few years. But I am appreciative of all lessons, good or bad. Does that answer
Yeah.
the question?
Yes, very good. Peace and love to Tay Eats in the building, beautiful Tiara Latrice.
Salute,
The
salute,
enemy.
salute.
Yeah, the enemy's public just came through as well. Sunset, you said no, so it is an open panel. I know you don't hardly hit panels. I don't remember, but if not, you can put in the chat why you said no. So for those that are just coming in, the question is pinned. Have you ever inadvertently given someone the friend title that was more of an acquaintance? Blended said yes. I'm gonna say absolutely. If you guys know me, I'm an empath. So everybody, and I don't judge, and that's not a bad thing, but I just take people for what they are. So if I have a little bit of a connection or we vibe, hey, that's my friend or bro or sis, like you mentioned on your line, on your channel. I am so guilty of that and fast. So I have to really learn discernment, as one of the persons in the chat was saying. I had to learn discernment of who to give to say, you're my friend, because that word should be held in high regard. And I think I used it very loosely. Hey, Dangerous, thanks for showing up. Um, I think I used it too loosely. I didn't use it as something that is a privilege. That word should be a privilege. If I'm saying you're my friend, it should be in high regard. So I have learned over the years with my empathetic self, and even here recently, just to be like, even doing this build with you, acquaintance, and it's okay to have acquaintance. You know what I'm saying? It's okay, but I tend to get the two confused. So I'm a work in progress, and it what it does to me is, because I am an empath, it hurts me when I am not getting what I feel out of the person. You know what I'm saying? If I feel like I'm not getting those things that you described on your channel, the right response, or they should be feeling this way about me, or they should treat me that way, I get disheartened. But that's because I'm putting them in the friend zone. and I should really, really be having them as acquaintance. So, what do you guys think? We're this, like I said, it's an open panel. You can put your thoughts in the chat. Are you guys guilty of this as well? And I wanted Sunset because she said no. So she must already had knew what was up. You know what? You feel me? So I wanted to know why she had said that, but I don't know if she's still in the chat. But I really enjoyed how you broke down the differences of acquaintance and friendship. And there really is a difference. And it was very eye opening to me to know, D, you've been up here saying people's your friends and they really an acquaintance. And it puts things into perspective. So,
Absolutely, absolutely, and I appreciate the platform as far as delivering the ships. The divine had put that on my heart because there's a lot of ships out there, and I always say it. I was like, this ship, that ship, this ship. It's the ship, whatever ship you want it to be, you know. But at the end of the day, like I told you, all ships line up. If you visually see it, see, feel, and imagine it, and you look at the ships as they go into the harbor, at one point or another, each ship is talking to each other. You understand? So it's that communication, that linkage that you have. You don't know anything about them, but y'all are having that conversation. And at the end of the day, when you link all the ships together, it's considered a relationship. So what I'm finding out in this series with all of the different ships is that they're all ends up into some form or type of a relationship, whether it's between one person, two people, or more. It's still ships. You feel me? So
yeah,
that's the way I look at that now. And this is how what I'm learning as I research the different ships.
yeah, I like how you said that there's different ships and it becomes a fleet. And then that's what we consider networking. You know what I'm saying? I think people take networking as friendship as well. That don't mean that. You know what I'm saying? That means you might have different talents or different gifts or be on a different ship altogether. There's Carnival, there's what all them other cruise lines, just to put that out there. And sometimes they might go to the same destination, but they might take a different way. So I thought about that last night when we were discussing when we were doing that live as well, that you can be on a ship and have a whole different destination. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, it could lead to a relationship, but your route and my route with a friendship, acquaintanceship, or whatever we're having could be totally different. And I think that's a
Mine
valid
is a
point.
battleship. You sunk my battleship. You're first. I'm
I
sorry.
would
That's my off humor. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
no, I love it because
Oh, I got that off humor.
mine's would definitely be the love boat. Come on now. You know what
That's
I'm
why
saying?
you're getting this series. I can't. I cannot do it. I cannot. It reveals too much. I feel naked. Oh, I can't do it.
Hey, Sam, how you doing? Thank you for showing up.
Salute to the chat.
Yeah, but
Salute to the
definitely,
chat.
like you said, this acquaintance, like I really had to be like, no, this is an acquaintance. It's not your friend, D. Like I really had to say that because the friend thing, like I said, I think I changed my perspective and put that word up on a higher level than what I had it done. Just because we kiki, ha ha, and we can kick it and all that, and especially on this app, as we talked about, it can seem like you can develop really, really friendships, but when you're not getting what you feel you put out, that's just an acquaintance. So y'all in this social media world,
Yeah.
these are acquaintances. Oh, here comes Sunset. Hey, Sunset.
Salute. Welcome to the.
Hey, hey, how y'all doing?
I'm fine. I'm so good. Oh man, you didn't make me smile. It's good to hear
It's
from
been
you,
a
sis.
long time.
Yes, it has been a long time. It has been a very long time. I'm glad you hit the panel because you had put in there no, and I wanted to. I said, "Well, Sunset got it together."
Oh, I would say I got it together, but I'm real leery about that friend word.
Hmm.
I've never even had a best friend.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I've never had I don't have friends now. I don't know. I'm a loner. I mean, I have people that I'm acquaintance with. I like them and they cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't invite people to my house, and I don't really go to people's houses either. Maybe because of the line of business that I'm in.
Hmm.
When people become your friends, they want stuff for free, or they think you should give them a discount. So I keep that arms at an arm distance. Like, yeah, okay, you cool and everything, but yeah, I've never even had a best friend.
So let me ask you this, Sunset. Do you think people put you in the friendship zone and you was like, no, you're just an acquaintance, and they probably got confused?
Yes, because I'm a cool ass nigga. I'm a
Yeah,
cool person.
let's go. Let's go. Let's
It's
go.
hard. It's hard not to like me. You know what I'm saying? When you get to know me, but you know, I don't. I'm the type of person. I don't judge. I meet you where you at. If I like you, I like you. If I don't, I don't. And once I see one thing that throw my spirit off, we cool. We just gonna stay right at the cool zone.
Are you willing to have a friend on Sunset? Are you willing to have? Or are you just gonna keep them in the acquaintance zone? You know
I
I'm
mean,
mad.
like my sister, I consider her my friend, but it's only so much I'm gonna tell her, or you know what I'm saying. So much I'm not gonna bring her too close either, because I see things about her that I be like, it's
Hmm.
iffy. I don't know. I'm just finicky like that.
May I
And no,
ask you a question?
go ahead,
Yes,
please.
ma'am.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
The
to meet
question I
you.
have for you is when did you, going back, because this seems like this is something that goes all the way back. When did that change for you? When did you start viewing people like, yo, I don't want them all up in here in my space and stuff like that? I'm gonna talk to you, but I ain't gonna get into all of that. When did that change for you? What age was you and why?
You know what? I gotta be honest. I don't ever remember having someone that I could say was a friend.
Wow.
Even as a child, I mean, I played with kids, and I had friends that kids that I would go over their house, but I don't know. I match energy for some reason. If your energy throw me off, I'm gonna keep you right there. I ain't gonna bring you no closer.
I just want you to think about that a little bit because the reason why I asked you that is because I feel as though a trigger may have happened. And it may not have happened with you. It could have been somebody in your orbit, like it could have been your parents, it could have been your siblings. And I know me because I'm the youngest out of seven. So when I
Hmm.
saw them go through stuff, I was like, it ain't gonna happen to me, you know? And that's the reason why I asked you, because I was curious about that thing. Because it seems like when you go back and you find out where the root cause of that is, there's something that happened that would make, not necessarily saying it's you, but I'm just, just stating because it sounds like to me it goes all the way back. And then when I usually talk to people and I ask them, even ask myself the questions, like, when did you start feeling like that? And then I can pinpoint it back to about what age that happened. And then I know that that's one of my triggers, like don't do it. And then I had to like go back and figure out why did I feel that way and what can I do to heal that. But I know in today's 3D world, there's so much shit going on that the best thing you can do is cloak your energy, and you know what I'm saying? So I
Mhm.
understand that part, but I was just curious.
Well, now that you're saying it, I'm thinking back. I'm really like, okay, so I'm trying to figure out
Hey,
if it was
Nicole
a
and
trigger.
Bill. Make
If
sure
if
y'all
it
drop
was a
y'all feedback.
trigger, sorry about that.
No, you good.
Okay, if it was a trigger, I'm thinking like, what could it have been? Like for me personally, I'm a very loyal person. Like if I mess with you, I mess with you. If I don't mess with you, I don't mess with you. I may speak to you, but I may not speak to you if I don't mess with you. I'm not phony. I'm not no. I don't blur lines. I'm what you see is what you get. So thinking back, even as a child, I always thought like if something happened with my friends and it was something like they didn't want nobody to know if they told me personally and I saw that they would tell other people business, it's like the red flag would go off in my mind. Like don't tell them your personal information or your personal, but I don't know, I just always, maybe it's a god up, I don't know. I just always, like, seriously, I've always been able to, like, I don't know, I just don't have friends. And it's not that I'm not friendly.
I know, because you're pretty dope, like you said. I think, so like that's why when you said that, I was like, oh, I'm really curious just to, see why. I mean, we don't know each other, but the interactions that we had have been wonderful and great. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I guess I was just curious because and there's always no judgment. So I said, I mess with you regardless. It's just
Mm.
like to hear somebody be like, hey, no, I don't have to, because you just don't feel like being bothered. And I get it because I'm more guarded now. But like I said at the beginning, the empath that I am, I'd be like, hey, boo, hey, bro, hey, sis, hey, friend. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And even when I start having like conversations and talking with people and we start talking, I mean, I'm all in. I'm all in. Like out the gate, I'm all in. And then when it's not reciprocated, that's when, like I said, this was such a eye opener to me because I'm like, that was really acquaintance. All this time, I thought they was my friend. You feel me?
Right.
So
I mean,
definitely.
I've like I said, I've met some cool people, and I can be friendly with you. There's nothing wrong with that. But to say to me, a friend, I just view a friend as a person that, you know what
Takes
I'm saying, like that's like you hold close to your heart, like somebody that will value you as a person and everything about you as a person. I just never found nobody that I felt that they were that way with me.
Hmm. That's interesting. I mean, I get it. I get it because, like I said, I put people in heart. I put the friend, the title friend higher up now. Like I'm more guarded now because I'm tired of my heart being hurt. Just to be transparent, you know what I'm saying? I'm tired of not like, oh man, and it's a cycle for me. Like I realize that it's a cycle, so I really have to be like, okay, D, what are you doing, and what is going on. And I really enjoy doing this series because it made me realize, girl, those was acquaintances. So to the chat, y'all that just coming in, the question's up and is, have you inadvertently given someone the friend title that was more of an acquaintance? And you're all open to hit the panel as well, or you can answer in the chat. But like this has really helped me because I was like, dang, they was really an acquaintance. And I think I really am tapping into that now. I'm not gonna say you my friend like that. Hey, Smokers Lounge, Chris. Thank you for showing up. I'm being very, very selective, very selective because I'm tired of this big old heart of mine being damaged and hurt. You know what I'm saying? And I think, like, I get what you're saying. You don't even want to feel that way if that's correct, right?
Yeah, yeah. Like I have a I would call her my girlfriend because I don't want to say she ain't my friend, but I've been knowing her since I was like 5. So we grew up together when I was younger, and then I didn't see her for years, and now that we in our 50s, I would say over the last 8 months, we've been like cool. But she's a loner like me. I feel she's like my therapist, and I'm like her therapist. And it's no judgment zone there. So I would consider her probably a friend. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Mhm.
feel like that connection with her.
Okay,
So
okay.
far, so far, it's been I can put that friend label on her. We talk almost every day, and she looks at me like she actually was like, just me talking to her, she looked up to me to be like a big sister, and she just had this high regards of me. I'm like, girl, what? I am a whole mess. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a whole lot going on. I'm a whole mess. But sometimes people will view you as being one way and you're not that way. And once they get to know you, it's like, but
Right.
she don't judge me no matter what. And I'd be telling her stuff like, girl, I don't know why I'm telling you this. She was like, because I'm not gonna judge you.
Hmm.
And I
So I
feel
would consider
comfortable with
that
that.
your friend. I would consider
I would
that your
consider her my friend. And it took about I'm about to be 52, so it took 52 years. So I would consider her probably a good friend. Good friend.
okay. Hey, so Alma, thank you, sis, for showing up. Peace and love to you. Good to see you. I think too. So, and I'm not even. It ain't no. We having a dialogue, sunset, but I ain't seen you in so long. So, have y'all ever had any disagreements or anything that made you seem like that she's not your friend?
Nope.
Wow, that's amazing.
Even if she even if she do something and she asks me my opinion and I know she not gonna like it, I still tell her.
And that's
And
well,
she said,
that's a friend.
and she said, I needed to hear that from you.
Hmm. Hmm.
She said, because that makes me check myself. She said, because if you think it, somebody else is. And vice versa. Like she'll tell me, like, girl, like I know you didn't just do that. You know what I'm saying? So I would consider her my friend because she don't bite her tongue. She said if she thinks something crazy, and she'll tell me.
So the word said, I personally will only consider people friends if we can have a disagreement, then reconcile. If we have differences of opinions and still have peace with one another. I can
Hmm.
resonate with that. I can resonate with that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So hey, Sun Kiss, thank you for showing up. Y'all make sure there's a lot of people in here that y'all need to subscribe to. So y'all hit the link. I mean, if you can, okay. Okay, Blended, thank you. If you feel inclined, just go ahead and sub up to them because I'm telling you, we had us a good time over at E Nicole's last night, y'all. We was on there, and also check out the word Tay Eats Tiara Latrice. Hey, D Shep, how you doing? I disagree with the word all the time. The word friend. So D Shep, you see the question? Have you inadvertently given someone that friend title that was more of an acquaintance? That's what we're talking about today. And we started it over at Blended Healings, and we did a pre-recorded, and talked, and she broke down the difference between acquaintance and friendships. And I am so guilty of putting people in that friend zone that it was very eye opening to me, as I'm saying. So, uh, you disagree with the word all the time, you said, D Shep? He said he disagrees. So yeah, and I know people that's like that. Like Sunset, there is absolutely people that are like that. That don't they be like no new friends where I'm at now. No, no, just kidding. But that are really like that. They don't have many friends. But I guess even being I guess because I bartended for 20 years, so I'm so used to being a people person. I talk to strangers and so forth. So like I go off of energy and vibes, but that's something new to me. I always was just like I didn't judge people out the gate. And even if they did, I feel something was a little weird. I'd be like, oh, they just going through something, and that's okay. But I shouldn't put them in that friend zone, if that makes sense. So let's see what he said. All the time, I don't believe in friends only, family and associates. Okay, okay, okay. And I do say that I have family friends that have turned into family. I can't say that, but my circle has like been so small, and I used to always I like I said had a associate with a lot of people, but now I could turn around and look and be like, okay, I'm good, And I think I call put people more in a family zone if I resonate with them and we're vibing and you're my sis because I did learn that that word is very, very should be at high regard, So that's what we've been talking about. That's what we're talking about over here. I wasn't going to stay too long. It was an extension, but anybody's welcome to hit the panel if you guys still want to talk about it. But I just was like, oh man, that's actually an acquaintance. The person that like she was saying, blended on her channel that you work with and you go to lunch with and you go to break with and you, hey girl, and you key with, and then you might even have a couple of phone conversations outside of work. That could be considered an acquaintance, and looking at them as friends can cause hurt. You know, it could cause hurt and make you feel some type of way. It says it takes special people to be friends with me. Built a way most won't understand. The word, I know. I mean, I understand because come to your channel, understand what you're saying. But yeah, definitely. Hey, Sadi, how you doing, Sadi?
Peace and love, y'all. I'm good. How are you, Mama dear?
I'm good. And I forgot to ask y'all this when y'all came up here. Sunset, this is what we do at the Love Palace, and I forgot to ask you this. How was your mental health today?
Ooh. Let me see. Breathe. Okay. I think it's between 1 and 10. I would like to say it's about an 8, strong 8.5. You know, trying
Sunset,
to.
Yeah,
what
I,
about
I,
you?
I would I would say mine is about an 8.5, 9. I try not to let nobody tamper with that part of me
Mhm.
because I go from 1 to 1,000 real quick. So I don't like feeling that way. So it takes a whole lot for me you know, to get
Hurt.
there. But I try to stay. Woosah.
Take a breath.
Yeah. Yes, I deal with a whole lot of females on a day-to-day basis. And you got that. I was just telling my customer today. I said I do not know how I have the patience I have. Oh my God! But I thank God for them.
So, Sadi,
Mhm.
question.
Yeah.
Have you ever inadvertently given someone the friend title that was more of an acquaintance?
Yes, I have indeed, as we all. But yeah, I have. And I don't know why. I think I just be going with the flow all the time. I'm an air sign. I'd be like, yeah. And the next thing you know, they just stab him like, oh, how could you? But I'm like, girl, you don't even know who she is. So I think we all
Right.
kind of fall into that friendliness conversation. But yes, I definitely have, or you want to call
And
it.
what made you fall into that category? Like, why did you put him in that friend category? What was some of the things that you felt to make him your friend?
I feel like we just had like a mirror reflection. Like we had good conversations. We had a lot that was in common. But you can have stuff that's in common that's just it's still not on the same page. I don't know. And I don't know. I think it was just too friendly of a conversation. Like they
Yeah.
call it a frankwitance is what that's what I call it.
And say it again.
Frankwitance.
A
It's a
frank
person
with it.
that you know better than an acquaintance, but you really can't consider them as a friend. Like you guys were saying earlier, friend of a friend or an activity about what you want to do with people and whatnot. But like have those little outings with people, but you be like, you're like a friendship with intentions, but that's it.
And I think when Blended was breaking that down over at her channel, like I said, I was like, ooh, they
Hmm.
was just an acquaintance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and it's just like it was very, very eye opening to me. Just like, man, I I've been doing a lot of, well, let's say I've been forced to do shadow work, I should say. I've been forced to do shadow work. Son said your picture went away and it made you go, but if you want to put it back on, you can. Forced to do a lot of shadow work. Oh, she just went down. Do a lot of shadow work, and like my life before is being delusional. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then now I'm like, oh my God, these people were acquaintances, and
You
so
breaking
forth.
it down.
Yeah, so it's like it's breaking everything down for me. And Sunken said everybody will most likely have their own definition of what a friend means. Yeah,
Right.
I agree. I agree with thee.
Right.
It's definitely used loosely. And Sunken, we were both empaths, so I think you can resonate. And Sadi, because we're like, even us, we're bubbly. When we're together,
Mm-hmm.
bubbly. Hey, they're so cool. Blah blah. We're
Yeah.
just going off their vibe
Mm-hmm.
at that moment and don't even be knowing these people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Me and you have been in surroundings where we're like, hey, they were so cool and dope, and it's like that was just that situation. What is we
Right.
talking about here? What are
In that
what are
moment.
we doing? Yeah, what are we doing? So definitely, I just I'm the let's everybody should be live in peace and harmony, and if I treat you this way as a friend, you should do the same thing. And it makes me see I was putting them in the wrong category. And like I said, it's the shadow work that is keep getting broken down for me, because it's
Mm-hmm.
like, no, so where do I classify you now? You're an acquaintance. Now I
Mm-hmm.
have that understanding. You know what I'm saying? And I do have one best friend, and it's a male. We've been friends
Mm-hmm.
for a long time, and I sort of, if either you're my sis, family, or acquaintance at this time.
Mm-hmm.
This series that Blendon is handing over into me is going to break down. Oh, Blendon, you were supposed to tell us what the other one was supposed to be. So if you get a chance, come up and tell us what. But she's breaking down all of the ships. For
Mm-hmm.
we're doing that together, and I'm going to take it over. And it's really making me put things in perspective. You know.
Mm-hmm. When the ships have sailed, what do you do? I think I had a poem called Friendships or something like that in
You
acquaintances.
have it right now. You got it right now. You
Oh,
got it right now.
I might. I might.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Um, so
That's
Blended,
my.
if you're still in the building, come back up, or so you can tell us about the next one as well. But yeah, ladies,
Oh,
like
yeah.
uh, D Chef says he fall back like Houdini. Man, I, I listen, people. Here's my transparent again.
Mhm.
I'd be so forgiving and generous, and my kids and family be looking at me like, girl,
Delusional.
You exactly. That's why I had that live and called it delusional
Mhm.
because I was and then when I get hurt, and they'd be like, "Mom," or my family be like, "See," and they'd be like, "We know you have a good heart, but stop, like, stop it." Like my son says, they son, right? Like, stop it. And I'm really, really tapping into that. Like, okay, you're an acquaintance. You don't get all the benefits as you would get as being my friend. I
Mhm.
might not. I can give you a little bit of word of advice if you wanted to, but I'm not going like Sunset said. Her friend, they're able to tell each other like it's real, true. Hey, Marlene, peace and love. Thank you for showing up. The questions at what we're talking about is at the top pin, Marlene, and I had to realize that that's the people. What I'm realizing in my life is it's my cousins, my
Mhm.
family. You know what I'm saying? Like I have certain, and not all cousins. Let me, okay.
I know.
But
I know. I know.
I have certain. There's two that I feel really close to that we can really we tell each other like it is, and it's no judgment, but it's like out of love, and I really appreciate that. And I'm like, so it's just helping me realize a lot of things. I'm looking at the man in the mirror, y'all, the man in the mirror.
Yeah.
So definitely.
I know.
Um,
Sometimes you have to just go with the flow. You got to be like, well, you were in my life for a reason, Caesar, a lifetime. But when we put titles on people, that's what makes everything. Um,
hey, Madam O, I think that's you down there. And
uh,
Marlene, yeah, go ahead.
we have misplaced expectations when we put titles on things on people. That's why I was like, you don't even have to give me a title. Let's just go with the flow because what happens is you turn around and we create these unrealistic expectations, and then you're like, are you really an acquaintance or because and then your other friendships start to diminish, and then that's when you be like, oh wait, let me see who you are really are. But
Hmm.
yeah.
And see, I'm kind of like that with all relationships,
Hmm.
even when it comes to men. Not that I'm 50 years old, 50 plus. So I can't see myself saying, "Oh, you my boyfriend."
Hmm.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna,
I'm with you. I'm with you, Sunset. Like I said, my best friend is down to one. You hear that,
right,
Sadia?
but
I'm
even
down
Hmm.
to one. And
Snaps.
he's a
even with
guy.
men, I have that issue when it comes to men. Sometimes they be like, so where are we and what are we? We're friends. Leave it right there. Why you have to put a title on it?
Yeah.
Until you propose or you say, okay, I want to get married or marry you, then we're friends with benefits.
Oh, I call that a situationship. Okay, she said the next. Hold on, let me get this. Let me get. Oh, so the next thing we're gonna talk about is co-parentship. Oh, that's gonna be a good one, y'all. So y'all be looking. It's we doing this on Tuesdays, y'all. Tuesday. So that's gonna be the next ship that we talk about. So
Okay. That's
yeah,
gonna be
but
a good one.
yeah. So let's see. Marlene said I have three best friends, and I'm not really interested in expanding that. Right, right. We just hunching. Okay, Madam. Oh, I feel you. Yeah, but Son said I call them situationships. I don't call
Mhm.
them uh friendships. I don't call them acquaintance. That's a situationship. So yeah, definitely. I think even like the opposite sex, and my guy friend. I guess even I call him bro. You know what I'm saying? But he's married and everything, and he's gonna tell me like it is. Like I'll call like he gets so upset with me. I'd be like, hey, this happened, blah blah blah. He'd be like, see, there you go, and I'd be like, oh man, okay, so I get it. I'm getting it, I'm seeing it, and I think that the divine put this in my atmosphere for me, you know what I'm saying, and maybe for some others out there that need to know, so definitely. I can say that. Let's see. D Ship said, I have people that I've known since the sandbox and I never argue with. Wow, that is amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's see. So, man, what does he say? Man, my power went out, still charging my phone and put, oh, okay. Okay. We'll still be here if you get a charge, definitely. Let's see what Sun Kiss, you don't want to hit the panel. She has good. It's so important to have somebody around you that you can trust in order to tell you the things that most can't or want. Absolutely,
Mhm.
absolutely,
Better
absolutely.
utilize that throat chakra. Better
Hmm.
utilize it, or you're gonna get left in the dust, in the dirt, with your feelings all hurt.
And
Man,
see, that's why I said about this young lady, the one I said I've been knowing her a long time and I can now consider her as a friend.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Uh,
a lot of people, I don't know why, and I can't start to tell you, but a lot of people seem to be too intimidated to tell me about me,
me
right?
too. Me too, Sunset.
But she does. She doesn't. She said, "I know you're not gonna like this." She said, "But I got to tell you," and she'll tell me, and I be like, "Thank you.
Hmm. I,
I
I
can appreciate."
I can relate to that. Let me read Marlene's comment. I really have a hard time trusting other women because I'm very sensitive and protective of them. But it's not like what man talk about it, Marlene. Let's see. Madam O said, I'm gonna circle back what you said, Sunset, because I have the same problem. My BFF been friends since sixth grade. She'll check when I need to be. Yes, exactly.
mm-hmm.
But I can definitely Sunset. That's and I the girl, the woman, I call her my sis because she actually told me, like, I guess because I do have a strong personality, that it was hard. Like I had a group of, let's quotation mark, friends that said, "You're hard to talk to. We're afraid that you're going to snap at us and all that." But I'm actually the opposite. I'm very, I give it and I could take it. But
Yeah,
everybody, but people don't know that people that could give. There are people out there that give it, that can take it. But I think people are intimidated by that as well. So I had that issue. It's like there, I have a very strong personality, and if especially now, if I feel like the spirit or the divine or whatever is telling me to tell you something and I'm cool with you, I learn how to say it in a way, but I'm gonna say it to you.
yeah. I don't want to be around you if I can't speak my mind.
Hmm.
Cause it's me, it's natural. Like if I don't say it or if I can't tell you the truth of how I feel, then to me that's not a friend. That's phony. That's like how can I trust you if you can't tell me how you feel or what, something about me. I may not like it all the time, but okay, it is what it is. Cause trust me, 9 out of 10, whatever the person is gonna tell you about yourself, you already know.
Facts.
You
Facts.
didn't already sense it.
You're right. The word said, I think the word that we use is to give the title is, oh wait. I think the key word is that was used to give the title, I feel should earn it. Right. People tend to take care of things they earn and work versus given. You are right, the word. You are right. Hey, OGK players only. You didn't change your name again. Okay. How you doing today? Hey, Marlene. How are you today? How is your mental health? Welcome
Oh,
to the Love Palace.
thank you so much. Hey, everybody.
Peace and love.
Hey.
Y- Yeah, I just wanted to come up here for a little bit. I was just about to put the little one in for bed and everything, but I had to pop on and show some love because, like I was saying in the comments, I have a hard time getting back what I put out. And I don't know what it is, but it's not when it comes to um the males from men, because men just give you exactly who they are. Like I have my guy friends and they just give it, like it's what it is. But I find that most of my girlfriends don't know how to be their true and authentic self. Like if
Mhm.
they're feeling a certain way or whatever it is, they don't just say it. They go, I don't know. And I don't like that.
I can agree with that.
Hmm.
And hence why my best friend is a guy. You feel me? So I could totally agree with that.
Yep. That's one of
So
the reasons why I always keep my circle very small. I take a long it takes a long time for you to be able to be in my circle, because you have to go through some things with people before you start, letting them know your innermost thoughts. And
Hmm.
that comes with, spirit and certain things. I don't agree in just letting everybody know everything you have that's going on. It has to be some trust, some skin put in the game before I
Hmm.
Yep,
can let you in like that.
Yep.
I agree.
They don't
totally.
deserve. Yeah.
Thank you, Blended. I appreciate you as well. Yes, I mean, and Marlene, like I can, you always come up here and give valid points because I think that's what it is. I think females, it's like just be who you are, and the men they gonna be straight up. And I said this on shout out to Ina Coast panel last night. Like they are just who they are. They're gonna say it, mean it, and it is what they is. And sometimes they don't even care if the feelings part. You know what I'm saying? Like we're more sensitive. Some of us are, some of us are not. But we talk. Women have a tendency to talk with their feelings instead of just listening to the words of what somebody's saying. And we're like, oh, it made me feel so sad, but it should really, if it's the truth, it's the truth, period. So I
Hmm.
think that we need to, really as women be like, hey, let's tap into listening to those words instead of having those feelings. Because that was me.
Right.
And
you know,
I find that women too can easily um cross that line of showing jealousy and judgment easier than a man also.
Yeah.
yeah, because I ain't got time for that. Real talk, like they'll sell you that. They're like, we ain't got time to be, thinking about that. So yeah, and a competition. There's a lot of women that's in competition, and we don't need to be competition with each other. We need to be uplifting each other. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Everybody's uniquely made, and everybody's their own individual. So I'm all about girl power. And I think that's women power. And I think that's like I said, it's a blessing and a curse. Cause I'm like, oh,
Hmm.
I'm that girl putting all the friends together. And they be looking at like, girl, my cousins be like, girl, we don't even know this girl. You understand what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
But you the
But
one that be bringing them in together and be like, "Come on, we can all just be friends." Yeah,
right.
I see. I see.
Yeah,
So
but
I
that
guess,
that's something that I had to learn for myself is, and the reason why I keep my circle so small is not everybody is in a position of wanting to grow. And it took me a long time to realize that not everybody wants to grow, elevate, all of that. Some people just want to be angry and bitter for the rest of their life.
Hmm. Yep.
So you have to be careful in trying to. You're in a pure space. You're in a space of perpetual growth, but that doesn't mean others want that as well.
Yep.
and that makes them an acquaintance.
Exactly.
Look, I'm
Special
trying to get
section.
my words. I'm trying to get it, y'all.
Hmm.
I'm doing it here. Sunkist said having a BFF of the opposite sex is so beneficial. She put
Yeah,
a
it
hundred.
is.
We're open minded and learn a
Hmm.
lot because of the
They be
different.
putting you on game. They be like,
Man, they
already know.
do. But then
Yeah.
Telling you.
look what Players Only TV said though. Look what he said.
Mm-mm.
He said, best friend opposite sex. I don't know if we like that. I don't
Well,
know. Well,
we gonna have to get from somewhere.
we do. You can't. I mean, now because it can. My friend, my best friend, I introduced him to his wife, and like she knows that we're best friends. Like so, we are cool, and she even knows that. You know what I'm saying? If he's at a party and like at the house and he gets drunk, she knows I'm not. I'll call her and be like, "Girl, he ain't going nowhere. He ain't driving nowhere." And we have a good relationship. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
didn't ever think it was gonna work when he got married because I was like, I've been this before, not marriage, but just been where I've been friends with the guy, and then that whole thing changes, and I respect
Mhm.
it. I totally respect it, but
Yeah.
she was one of them women that was mature enough and was like, "That's your friend. I met you through her," and so like we really have a good friendship. So I mean, those other friends with benefits. That's why I said those are situationships to me. Just to
Yeah.
I've always wondered. Well, I used to wonder, but when I was younger, I used to always wonder, like, why am I so cool with a bunch of dudes and
Yeah.
not that many females? Because it was just something about I just fit in like the fellas. I just, I could just be myself with the guys. It's like the women. If I'm myself, it was always like I said, some type of judgment or some form of like
Yeah.
I don't want to be around that energy. I don't have time. And as I grew older and became, an adult, and I would talk to, a lot of the guys I used to hang out when I was younger, and they used to be like, "Yeah, like we all used to like you."
Mhm.
You was like so cool. We all was looking at you like, yeah, who gonna get her first? And I wasn't even thinking about them like that because they was just cool friends.
Mhm. Mhm. I've experienced that as well. And I'm like, and now I'm looking like, where y'all at? Where y'all at? No, just kidding. Anyway.
Right. Like, hey, man.
But yeah, she said it offers honest communication. It opens up a diverse outlook. And I'm talking about platonic. Okay. Okay, Sunkist, I
Mhm.
see you. But yeah,
But
I
you know
think
what?
we
Now
just,
when I see those guys now, I saw a couple of those guys at my class reunion, and they all are bald with big guts. No, I don't want to know where you
I
Oh
can't with you,
no.
Sunkist.
like.
Ooh.
You don't look like the same person. Not saying that I do, but I'm just saying like, no, I'm not looking for them right now.
I think we need to, as women, develop more acquaintanceships. Let me go ahead and say that because I don't want to say, and be more uplifting to each other. And that's what I try to promote over here is the love palace. So I love when a group of women, and also I usually have men that hit the panel where we can all have conversations like this. Like I said, we were over at E. Nicole's and it was men and women, and we all didn't agree on everything. You understand?
Mhm.
But we didn't argue. We were just like we seen each other perspective. Because ladies, I think because if we did unite, we're so powerful, man. It
Man,
like that's it's made in society so that we don't bond because we would be a powerful force. That's just my thoughts.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know.
My
oh yeah,
my
for sure.
my three best friends. The oldest one, she's in her 60s, so I love getting an older perspective. And then my youngest best friend is 24, so I get like that millennial perspective. And then my other best friend, she's Latina, so I get that wild, crazy, like spontaneous. So I like having best friends, and I always get a different perspective. Like if I want to get the wild and crazy, I know who's gonna be like my ride or
Love
die, my
that.
Latina friend. And then when I need a level head, like I know to go to my older friend. And then when I just need to be called out, I know to call my younger best friend. So it's nice having a diverse friendships because not everybody can give you what you need. I had to learn that in relationships, stop expecting me from other people.
Man.
let them be themselves, and then what we can pull and what we can take, we take it, and whatever we don't need, we just leave the rest.
You
Yes,
know what
those
I
are.
find though? A lot of the people that I've gotten close to enough to say, okay, this is a friend or associate, or may even consider them like, my buddy. Most of them, and I'm thinking about it now that we're talking about this, all of them have the exact same zodiac.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole different topic.
That
We
just, I'm
gonna
like,
do that
hold
one.
up.
That's another. That's we gonna have to get together. That's a whole nother
Mm-hmm.
live.
Part two.
That's a yeah, definitely.
Maybe it's something to that.
It is. I mean, I would go into depth with it, but I don't want to do that because that's not what. But we'll
Right,
definitely
right, right.
get into that because I
But that
I,
just crossed my mind real quick. I'm like, hold up. I'm thinking
I
about some people. I'm like, hold up. They all okay. All right.
Hmm.
and Marlene, like I was gonna say to piggyback on you, like what you said, like I am, like I keep saying, the empath, a Hobart empath. I always say it wrong. Saudi always has to correct me. It's
Mm-hmm.
something like that. But I expect so much of people because I'm into. I'm giving you this. This is what I'm doing for you. You know what I'm saying? Like having the delusion that what you give out is what you receive, which is true. It's true. But everybody doesn't do that, not on my terms. And I was thinking I wanted to back the same way I'm giving it to you. You feel me? So I had to get out of that. And I think I was really an acquaintance to them. I really wasn't their friend. You know what I'm saying? So, because you can get those, they have a lot of similar qualities, but it's one does mean something different. So I had to really be like, no, they're an acquaintance, y'all. They wasn't my friend. So definitely.
One thing that I have to add to that, oh, my therapist really went in on me when I had about maybe 3 or 4 sessions ago, and it's a question that many of us as ladies we think about, but we don't have enough courage to say it. Have you ever asked other people, "What am I to you?" We think
Mm-hmm.
we know, we make an assumption, we think, or we go by the way they treat us, or the conversations you have or their support. But have you actually asked them, how do you view me? And it's eye opening, some of the people that I've talked to in my life, and I think that it's a certain way, and like, I'm taken back, like, it's like that. All right.
See?
I just asked somebody that about myself like 2 days ago. I was just curious on how do you view me? And they just kept saying, what do you mean? How do you view me as a person? I mean, you're cool. And that's all they could give me. And
Mm.
and then it was like, I'm not understanding what you're saying. Um, how do you not understand that? It's
Like,
simple. How do you view me as a person?
yeah, I like to ask, people in my life, in my tribe, what is our purpose in our friendship? What is our purpose in this partnership? What is our purpose in me being your mother or anything? As long as you know that there's a purpose in that relationship and you have an agreement behind it, I think that's what makes like a real friendship is that you sit down and you have those conversations and you get to, like you said, how do you view me in life? What when you go out, what do you say about me? Is she a kind, good, loving heart, or ooh, girl, sometimes she be tripping, but it's all right, and I just like to go out with her from time to time. But like, what do you say when I'm not around? You look at
And
me
that
as
was
just
my
a friend?
all of those was my questions. I thought
Hmm.
I was being weird.
No,
I was
absolutely
like,
not.
they
That's a
probably gonna
good
think I'm
question
weird
that the
because I'm
therapist
asking this.
asked. Absolutely, absolutely.
Peace and love to Warfare K. Thank you for showing up to the wolf in the building. Yeah, I think I like that's a good question, Marlene. Like I'm gonna implement that more and I'm okay with it. I did ask some people that before and they were very brutally honest and it also let me see what I needed to work on as well because I do have a very bossy attitude. you know, and when we had these conversations, I was like, why do you think I'm bossy? And they told me that. And then I told them like why I am that way as well. But it also made me be more aware, I should say. And like, oh, am I being bossy? Like, so I really catch myself now of this growth that I'm going through. I'm like, okay, I don't want to sound bossy, or I'll say that because sometimes I don't know what to, I'm like, okay, this is the only way I know how to say it. So I don't want this to sound like it's bossy because I don't want anybody to take it a certain way. But I learned that I do have that bossy mentality and that it could turn people away. And I took that, on the chin, like you right, I am, so asking that question is very, very important. And it showed me how they felt and looked at me as well. Like you said, that's going to help you determine, if you are an acquaintance or a friend, if you ask that question.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and the reason why my therapist we got into that conversation is because I was telling my therapist that I'm tired of people using me. And then she sat back, and I know what that means. If you've been in therapy long enough, and when your therapist sits back and crosses their legs and start writing, you know that you said. I was like, what? I was like, man, I said something. And she says, do you want me to tell you the truth, or do you want a sweet lie, or do you want the real truth? Well, of course I want the truth, but she said, I don't think you want the truth because many times we'll say, yeah, I want to know why this, but when somebody tells you, then you get mad. So I told her, just spoon feed me a little bit. Tell me a little bit, break it down a little bit. And she was telling me, she says, because for so long I'm the youngest, but I've always, even though I'm the youngest of 10, I've always been the mothering type for everybody. I can't stop doing that. And she's like, you have to stop mothering people and just give them you. You don't have to take care of anybody anymore. You're not, you don't have to big sister or mama everybody. And I was like, okay.
Marlene, you're like my twin, man. I'm telling you, I had to definitely. That's what I needed to hear that because it's like I be feeling like I be getting taken advantage of, then I be feeling some type of way. But then I had to realize that even speaking to my mom, she was like, "Stop spoiling people." And I have had people telling me that, and because when I spoil them and then I can't do it and I take it away, it's weird to them. It makes them feel some type of way, and that is the mother in me. So I can relate.
Yep. That's
I wouldn't say I mother people, but I'm a nurturer by nature. Like,
Well, yeah, we
if I
all are
can't,
women.
yeah, if I can't help you or input something that maybe you don't know, or give you understanding of something that I know and you don't, that makes me feel good.
Yeah.
So, you know, and I don't feel no type of way, even if we don't never talk again. At least I know I've shared me with you.
Yeah.
I'm learning that. I think I'm more of, and I am a nurturer, but I think I go more like if somebody be like, "Oh, I'm this and I need that," and I'm like, "Okay, what can we do?" Like I'm trying to figure out how to help you and how we can figure it
Right.
out. You know what I'm saying? And that's not what everybody needs. Like, and then it was even to the point I haven't been that way in a long time, but sometimes I take away from my household. I used to do that. My kids had to bring that to my attention. Like, you letting these people live with us, you giving people money, you doing this, and then I'm sitting up here looking like, dang, now I need that. You know what I mean? So Sunkist said, I know it seems cold and possibly even emotionless, but connections are supposed to be transactional. And what I mean by that is there's an equal give and take. So to ask someone how to view, let me go to her. In the connection is a beautiful thing. Asking them how they view you, excuse me, in the connection is a beautiful thing because you may need to hear something you weren't aware of, and you'll know that you're showing up for the person that you're dealing with. Exactly, exactly, Sunkiss.
You got to start
Exactly.
asking yourself, how do you want me to show up right now? Am I listening? Am I telling you the truth?
Right.
Like, what do you want me to say? Because it's not how you say it, it's how you say it. Yeah, I'm working on my delivery as we speak because, there's a time where you just be blunt out and said it and you be like, ooh. And you be like, girl, you need to hear that. It's okay. You would have read it in the code in the book anyways, would have been right under my name. So you needed to hear it anyway. So you just gotta just make sure that you just protect your energy and protect your heart and don't give all that out because everybody don't deserve that.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
had to learn that recently is that you cannot give everybody 100%.
Mm-mm.
No, I had to learn limitations. That was my this year of 2024 was limitations, and not because I am spiteful, not because I can't help. I can help a lot of people, but you have to be selective on who
Mhm.
you give your time, your effort, and your energy to, and that protects mine as well. So it's like I talk about all the time about the abundant mindset. You cannot give abundance to other people and you don't possess it yourself. So it's all about putting the oxygen mask on and making sure I'm possessing and taking care of myself before I'm giving out to other people. So that was my thing. I talk to myself before I do things. Like, even though I want to, I'll tell myself, like, Marlene, no, you need to rest. You have this to do. Just say,
Mhm.
I'll try next time, but I can't today.
Yeah.
Limitations.
Give yourself grace.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I had to learn to say no. I had a problem with saying no. Like, I'm always trying to figure out ways, but I actually really had to learn to say no. Like, no, I can't. I can't give you that time. I can't give you that. I can't give you money. I can't. You know what I'm saying? No. I just had to say no and mean it
And
because
no is
it.
the answer. Don't
Mhm.
elaborate. A no, period.
Right. So that's what I've been learning in this year 2024. Like I said, these past couple of months have been shadow work, and it's amazing how these things have been falling into my lap. And I'm just like, because I be thinking I'm weird, y'all. I be like, dang, am I the only one going through this? That's why I come up here and be like, let's talk
Mhm.
about it. And I was away for a while because I was like, I need to get myself together. What is going on? You know what I'm saying?
I
I
feel
had
you.
my when your heart is in a place and you feel that you're hurt, I don't have a good cutoff game, but I do have a good cutoff game when it comes to my heart. If I feel you hurt me a certain, I'm done, you know. And I was like, let me do this work. So I appreciate these builds, and I was like, let me come up here and let's talk about things. And I think Blended Healing was spot on when she was like, you're going to take this to the Love Palace, because she was like, this is something that you can talk about over there, because
Mhm.
I'd be transparent and true because I want to know if other people are feeling the same way.
Absolutely, yeah.
Mhm.
It's a beautiful
Like,
thing.
we have to learn as ladies and gentlemen that we have to be our own best friend first and stop looking for friendship in other people. We can't expect for people to fill in our empty spaces and voids. We have to do the work on ourselves to ask ourselves, why is that empty? What have I not done so that that is full?
Right.
Right. She said it's a learned behavior. Sunkin said it's a learned behavior and it's critical for your well being. No. Yep. Nicole said, I'm not weird. It's called being set apart. I got you. I got you. I got you. I'm working on my words too, y'all. I'm just a work in progress altogether. But I appreciate, you know, like getting this knowledge and seeing what other women and men really think about these things, because it be really on my mind. I really be like, and I had got away from this app because I needed a little break. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm back, and I'm coming back with, back with what I love to do. I love to be transparent and have these conversations, because I fact this is my therapy, y'all. This is my couch, y'all. My couch.
Mm-hmm.
This is my therapy. I have a poem about that too.
Yes, you
But
do.
yeah, so definitely appreciate these type of things and conversations that we're having. And we're gonna, like I said, the next ship next Tuesday. I believe we're doing it every Tuesday unless something happens. It's co-parentship. And what we do is go to Blended Healing, and we do a recording, and we do research and break down the series for about an hour, break down what it is, and then we come over here and have an open build about what we're talking about. And we can, over at the Love Palace, it could go anywhere. It's all about being uplifting and building each other up. That's what I am. I'm all about the self-love, man,
Mm,
woman, and child, especially for the next generation, because I felt that we had a lack of it.
you're right about that. I do have my friendships poem, but
You
don't
found
mind.
it? Oh
I
yeah,
did find it. I'm gonna put a
we
little
gonna
twist
have
on it
Sonny do
since we're
her
talking
poem,
about.
y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, the Love Palace is back, y'all. We always
Yeah.
have poems and stuff too. So we gonna let her do her poem, okay, y'all?
Okay. Okay. I put a little twist on it since we're talking about acquaintances or friendships. Acquaintances or friends, do we really mend or only to pretend that we ain't really friends? Yes, you seem pretty cool. I like some things you do, but friendships, sometimes they ship and shift and twist our perspectives. But we respect them, sis. When they come through and bless us with their presence, they are indeed a present and a gift. When we ask them for advice in life, it's nice to listen about what is going on, what is wrong, and what is right without any judgments, arguments, or fights. They come right on time. Sometimes they get on our nerves, but when we be overthinking in that mind, but she is so kind and he is so right. I know you don't want to listen to it. We can debate, agree to disagree, but guess what? I'm your friend and I'm here to give you my unconditional me and love. Because I want to see you fly high and be set free, my friend. See, we have a lot of associates, but we can't call them all kin. Acquaintances. So be heedful. Some could be dual, sneaky, and deceitful, but stay peaceful and you're peaceful. Protect your energy from all evil. Ashe.
Ashe, I love it. I love it. I love
Ashe.
it.
Mhm. Yeah, a
Yes.
little bit about friendships. You got to be careful. You got to be your own best friend. Cheers to that. Ashe.
And when you guys say that, I can't help but think about Beyonce, me, myself, and I. What I
Mm-hmm.
have in the end, and she says that's what she found out. She gonna be her own best friend, y'all.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
That's
what
what.
that made me think of when we said, you know, your friend, you got a friend in you.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Well,
Absolutely.
ladies, you guys can give your last words and remarks for me, because I'm about to wrap it up because I'm hungry, y'all. And I'm on the West Coast, so it's only 6:48. So
Yeah.
y'all
Absolutely.
can.
I just want to say thanks so much, Mama D. Welcome back. We missed you. All the great hot topics. I have to tell the queens and the tribes and the goddesses to come on through because I love to talk about a friendship now. Let's go. So I just want to say that this has been a hot topic, and I can't wait to see about the other ships. Okay, because I'm all for it. So I'll be there. Gratitude.
Gratitude to you as well, and thank you for always showing up. And we back in this piece, y'all.
Okay.
Yes,
Marlene. Okay,
I
go ahead.
just want to thank you so much for always inviting me up, and letting me be able to express what's on my head and my heart. There's not a lot of spaces that I feel comfortable to express myself, but I always feel very comfortable here with those who are like minded, and I definitely appreciate the maturity and the respectful conversation. Everybody keep on taking care of yourself and loving yourself the way that you need, not how other people want to give you love.
That's beautiful. Sunset.
Yes, I want to thank you for inviting me or having me on your panels with these other ladies. And the conversation was just so nurturing as a grown woman, being able to talk to women that are level headed and it's not a bunch of craziness. And I have learned some things today about myself.
Let's
So,
go.
yeah, it's always good to be over on the ship. So, yeah, thank you. Until the next time, I'll be here.
Yeah, this is just one thing that's happening for me, but I am the Love Palace. So the Love Palace, I'm going to try to do it this week, but my next topic for the Love Palace is unconditional love. Does that mean unconditional standards? And is love supposed to have a condition? So y'all be ready for
Mm.
that.
That's a good one.
Y'all.
That's a good one.
I want to say thank you to everybody in the chat. Make sure y'all sub up to everybody. Nicole, Marlene. Marlene, I thought you were blue. I'll get you next time. Marlene always has motivation, and I love how she's like my therapist too. I'm gonna put her in the therapist category. Marlene, Nicole, um, Madam O, OGK, Blended Healing. There's so many. Warfare K. All y'all that was in the building here. I'm trying to make sure that all the people that got channels that I mentioned, make sure y'all sub up to them. Those are people that I follow. Madam O, you have me so weak. That's all I can say. I need you to come up with a comedy show or something, because you have me so weak. I be in the clouds, and once in a while I'll hop down. But the word, make sure y'all definitely tap into the word. Even though he be late, he has that name for a reason. Tap into him, definitely, y'all. And y'all look for it. We have the network coming. Y'all sub up to the network channel. Let me go ahead and drop that in the link. I've been playing their songs, and it's also just not about the music. We are actually networking to build a better community for us, y'all. It's there's a lot of things that's going to be happening if y'all not watching the news. Even though I don't watch the news, but you should know the news. You hear me? So there's a lot of things going on. We're going to need each other, and we need to start networking. So the network is not only about music, but it's about finding like-minded individuals so we can have schools, our own schools, and own clothes. Oh, hey, TYT, you just now coming in. We're about to close it out. Oh, hold on,
Absolutely.
y'all. So the network, I just dropped the link. Make sure you guys tap into that because we'll be going live over there as well. Um, and I'm going to close us out with their song. Um, August 8th, well, you'll see the advertisement. Y'all go to the Enemy's Public. Let me drop his link too. He was in the chat as well. He is going to be doing the release of the video to the song. So I appreciate everybody. Shout out to my sister, Blended Healing, for making this a topic over here at the Love Palace. And we are going to go ahead and close it out. Peace and love to y'all. And
Peace.
I haven't seen Miss Renee in a long time, but she would say, if ain't nobody told you that they love you today, know that God is still love you. And what I always say, go tell somebody that you love them, and even those that you don't love. Hey, y'all, even those acquaintances, tell them that you love them as well. So peace and love, and I'm gonna take y'all out with some promo and some music. Okay, I appreciate you, sisters, and everybody in the chat. hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Share and subscribe. All right.
And it's like the hook goes, something we all adore. It's the one thing worth dying for. Nothing but pain, stuck in this game, searching for fortune and fame. Something we all adore. The one thing we dying for. Nothing but pain, stuck in this game, searching for fortune and fame. That's what I hear.
Which is mind over matter, taking all our weaknesses and making it to our strength. See, we know that we got strength in numbers. We already run the streets out here. So now we just gonna help some of these brothers get their money on because we know they got talent. We got the ways to make them use their talent to the maximum effect. And that's what it's about. Everybody rap. We don't rap. We rap to make money. We do business. We here to bring money and to bring change. They here to cause confusion. This ain't no game. If this was chess, we'd be yelling checkmate 3 years ago because we've been beat these. It's not a game.
Production.
And it's like the hook goes.
You ever wonder what it's like to live in the jungle? Lion, tigers, and bears, snakes, and scorpions. Can you take this shit serious? Serious as it is. When it's fuck how you feel, better get it how you live. When killers retaliate every enemy possible, surviving lives on a hard pill to swallow. God bless the child that can hold his own. That means taking care of your family till your kids are grown. If loyalty is royalty, some of us broke as fuck. Blood thicker than water, but still, who can you trust? They say that you to blame, ran your name in the mud. You a soldier, you was trained, you was ready for war. The president smoking, fucking bitches in the White House. Stomping in the Air Force Ones into the lights out. King of high yourself, they say you dangerous and woke. They know we greedy for these beats, so they say we creep slow.
Woke is the new sleep, shallow is the new deep. Cheats every news week, silence is the new speech. Cool like a fan, but on the other hand, I'm a nympho, so I like to fuck what they saying. Fuck an ab and a pan, they both kicking the can. Two homeless motherfuckers that ain't took back they land. Ain't no need to take a seat, want you to overly stand. Listen up and pour a cup while I rock like a band. Fuck a chief in a tribe, I like feeling the vibe. Man, tucking all that pride and see it's just a divide. But you fuck with white girls and you push genocide. And Jennifer, the only one you call for a ride. I was fucking with that shit, but now my feelings have died. And all my women spoil like my package expired. My discernment like a tooth with the feeling inside. Cause I'm here to tell the truth, fuck what you feeling inside, nigga.
This that prolific, spiritual individual. Grab your bitches, they follow him everywhere he go. My aura code, the shit I'm kicking like Sub-Zero. Most niggas playing it, but we we keep shit popping like teenage pimples. Y'all niggas lack credentials, overlapping. Most you niggas with meditation, elevation, fundamentals. It's official, like a ref with a whistle. I won't pick up my dribble. She look me in the eyes, open up the eyes and say, play monkey in the middle. The woman's my favorite riddle. High charisma in my temple. She get real experimental with her mouth on my pickle. Guess my lap is her pillow. She have fun giving me brain. That's real fundamentals. Give me some. Get you one. I'm a chosen one to overcome any spiritual war. I know I already won. Plus my high vibration surpassing all you bums, nigga.
Yeah. Get it. Lyrical ecstasy, pull up smooth. How Alexis be? Reference me whenever you thinking of who the best would be, respectively. It's longevity. I'm from that pedigree of gifted ones with powers that's tapping into telepathy. The mind is everything. You so off, forever lost in this matrix. Starving to be a part of this great shit. Flow like the A6 when in traffic, wreaking havoc. Blue steel 44 bulldog. I let you have it, do the mathematics. And while you at it, step your game up. It was real when I ain't have shit, and when I came up was never on no half shit. I put the same up and people out here plastic. Don't fuck the game up. It's strange, but we carry on. Gotta be very strong in this life that's not promised or very long. I get my berry on, spit it from the depths of the deep. It's greedy. Who got next on this beat?
Supreme dropper, the son of God, the dream stopper, the rude awakener, fumigating you fleas proper. Rejuvenation's illuminating through these choppers. Came back and immediately superseded you teeny boppers. Full of this positive energy, you can see the shopper. And you can tell I'm a soldier like P and Silk the Shocker. Invoke the fifth morning dude who preceded Jimmy Hoffa. Y'all get talking like bitches, I'm on a different knocker. And I drink different vodka, I'm just a different monster. The first two fall off was in the temple in Sri Lanka. But fuck it, nigga, enough about me, let's switch the topic. You're always talking about killing the ops, kill the optics. Shit ain't respectable spectacles for whoever watching. One day your name bringing profit, the next is on the docket. You're flying high, my guy, and I ain't here to knock it. I'm just praying that you escape from that burning cockpit.
The key to life is not to compete with rivals. You live evil, so we divide you, then collide you. Bleed the strip like a menstrual cycle. Live for rifles, stop your vitals if you worship idols. And live for titles. What gotta give for you to see God live inside you? Dragon niggas through the heat until they breathing fire. I'm so cold I can freeze a fire. I been saw the earth was flat. I'm a frequent flyer, speak in silence. I'm a verbal tyrant. Words merge together to cast spells on people trying. I'm vibrant. Negative energy get met with violence. Yellow tape and sirens. The surveillance footage showed him getting killed, but it was nobody by him.
Yeah. Straight Cobbs. Yo. Cause you know what I'm spitting is real. Like when a clucker hit the bass and he getting that feel. How you get on the mic and that shit just spill. I've been killing shit for a while. I got the light, you can't turn down my sundial. Living foul, die the same way. My people going nuts for a payday. Run up on you broad day, let the case spray. I'm eating beats like I'm at a buffet. I made it to the God's doorway and they let me in because I found what was built in. And they like what I do with the pen. I zeroed in, I mastered my zen. All you gotta do is say when. You up next, Drake Cobbs, you got one shot. No worries, my flow is dumb hot. I run through anybody I come upon. The juggernaut, I took my fucking spot. Just moved a couple rappers down the slot. Fucking blood clots, play connect the red dot. And I ain't talking Kodak when I say he getting a headshot.
Cyphers. Yo. I'm colder than a Chi-Town breeze. Use a fake, put the metal to your face like, lie down please. Let the frost stop, leave the same impression from a car drop. Y'all watch the boy stand out like a ball spot. Smoke down trees, connecting with my inner man. Ran with the best of them, boot camps, get Timberland. And my weight class, cash by the milligram. Pink sapphire stones, I call them killer cam. I'm so clean, y'all can remove blemish. Give true business, cross hook jab, boots in this. Don't trust people that come in your space. Someone lead you to a trap like the front of the race. Words are weapons, but if you make me come from the waist. Literally shit on you niggas when I dump on face. Lyrical dope and physical hope. Only need one shot with a visual scope.
Fuck each and every last one of them. Fuck everybody that jumped ship and fuck whoever run with them. Fuck you for biting my style, nigga, you big lame. I'm a cesspool to you niggas, you just a shit stain. Fuck you for playing them bitch games, you heard me? Fuck you for adding my name, trying to concern me. I don't give a fuck why you mad, nigga. You better get glad, nigga. Stop trying to hide you an ass kisser. Them niggas that you said was killers, they don't know you. I put the call in with niggas, they exposed you. Dumb clown, it really ain't no time to be dumbfound. Niggas heard them whack ass lyrics and said thumbs down. Fuck you for being a rat, saying your gun shoot. Fuck whoever gave you the idea, they dumb too, dangerous. I'ma be the winner of this race, Mr. Fuck you, middle finger in the face.